the Boxers Trainers Channel. And today, earlier, I was on, and for the first time in a very long time, I was really elated about the outcome of that particular podcast. I mean, it had me really lit up. There was a lot of people that commented during the show, and we had good conversation. It just made me have a reinvigoration for what I do as far as the sport. And salute to the ship will sail. What's up, brother? How you doing today, man? Yeah. So we just had a good show earlier, and I had said that I had intended to come back on because it was something that I wanted to get off my chest in regards to boxing. Right, everything with this brother is boxing. You know what I mean? I literally eat and sleep boxing. Have done that for the majority of my life. You know what I mean? Ever since I embraced boxing as an athlete. You know what I mean? At one time, I was one of the best in the business when it came to boxing. Quite naturally, you guys would know that because before I got my pro career off the ground, I had the I want to say that no foolishness interfered in my boxing career, and is the reason for why you don't know me, right? And nobody really knows other than the people that really know me how exciting I was as a boxer in the 168-pound division, lightweight, excuse me, middleweight, right? I mean, I actually believed when I was boxing that Marvin Hagler was a bum, right? I believed that there's no way in the world he could beat me. I mean, boxers have to think like that. And not only think like that, they have to train like that. They have to train with that type of mindset in order to be big enough in the sport to beat a Marvin Hagler, right? And that's what I actually thought. I mean, I really believed that, right? That opportunity never came to fruition because, again, I allow um, nonsense to interfere with my career. But that doesn't stop me from participate in the sport. And one of the ways that I know how to, and that's by being a pundit in the sport, being a broadcaster of the truth when it comes to the sport. Now I'm going to just say this because it needs to be said. Everybody in the sport, uh, journalists, pundits alike, they don't necessarily uh, petition y'all to bring forth the truth. A lot of them out there, and this is no slight or no disrespect intended to any of them, because I believe that they think that this is the only way that they can have some type of um, financial stability up under their belt by, being monetized with YouTube and getting paid for it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't believe, as a journalist, right, as a card carrying journalist, that you have to perpetrate fraud in order to derive at the conclusions that you want to derive at, right? So I'm just saying, with me, if you come on and you have a conversation with me, it's going to be about the truth, the absolute truth, and nothing else but the truth, because that's the way I roll. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm conditioned to think and act, because I came up under that banner of the truth is the only thing that matters. You know what I mean? But again, everybody don't believe it. In fact, there's a lot of people don't believe that. Look at uh, now the now President Donald Trump. Donald Trump is all over the board when it comes to the truth. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. That's just a part of life that a lot of us seem to not be concerned about the veracity of the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I am making mention of this because I do not want to be associated with the thought process of a Donald Trump and nobody else that has to perpetrate a lie in order to make a point or attempt to make a point, right? So let's be clear about Jack Daniels of the Boxers Traders Channel. And like I had said earlier, that I want to get into a topic that is not very seldomly broached. I cannot recall the last time that that a conversation or discussion was broached in regards to who is the best trainer, best coach in the business, right? Now, a lot of people, a lot of boxing coaches come to mind, but as far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to say that at the end of the show, only one sticks out. Only one sticks out. Now, I'm going to go through this list and you guys make your own conclusion, right? Um, Freddie Roach is, in my opinion, number one on the list. He's one of the older gentlemen. Robert Garcia is number two on the list. He's one of the older guys in the business. Virgil Hill. I don't really recall Virgil Hill back in the days when I boxed, right? And my boxing was my boxing career started in like the mid '80s. That's when I really got involved in boxing, right? And I don't recall a Virgil Hill. Shit was sell. Okay, I got you, brother. I'll hit you. Virgil Hill. I do recall Virgil Hill in the '90s because Virgil Hill is from Berkeley, California, and I recall Virgil Hill was a probation officer, and he kind of like made it a part of his business to um, try to catch those youngsters that was in a position or in the mindset of going the wrong way. And Virgil Hill, as memory serves me correctly, was one of those black men that tried to throw a lifeline to some of the youngsters, and I think that's a good thing. Uh, Floyd Mayweather Sr., right? Floyd Mayweather Sr. came up right after I did in the boxing game, right? And he was I'm talking about no, excuse me, senior, not junior. Floyd Mayweather, in reference to the credibility of his expertise as a boxing coach, right? Floyd Mayweather Jr., excuse me, Senior was an excellent boxing coach, and although Floyd Mayweather Jr. really doesn't give all the credit to Floyd Mayweather Sr. for Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s greatness, right? And I think he kind of considers, he makes mention of his uncle, Roger Mayweather, the Black Mamba, as being the um, worthy coach that got him over the hump. But I don't totally agree with that. I don't think that without Floyd Mayweather Sr., there wouldn't have been, first of all, there wouldn't have been a Floyd Mayweather Jr. It hadn't been for Floyd Mayweather Sr. And say that to say that it was Floyd Mayweather Sr. who actually motivated Floyd Mayweather Jr. to get in the ring and do what he do or do what he did. And I think it's noteworthy to say that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was one of the best boxers in the world of all times. Right now, he has the notion that he was the best boxer ever. I don't agree with that. I still hold the notion that Muhammad Ali was the best boxer of all time. Now, that's not taking nothing from Floyd Mayweather Jr. because Floyd Mayweather Jr. was a monster in the ring, and we all know that. So let's not be making it seem like Floyd Mayweather Jr. doesn't deserve his kudos, right? Because he do. But to say he was greater than Muhammad Ali is totally an understatement in my opinion. So let's move on, right? Eddie Reynoso is kind of like to a certain degree, other than Canelo Alvarez, right? Is new on the block, the new kid on the block when it comes to coaching. Now, quite never, he's not going to say that, and maybe I shouldn't say that, but I say that in regards to how I perceive him, how I know him, how he's noteworthy as a professional coach, right? Again, I'm not talking about coaches back in the days in the '80s and the '70s. I'm not talking about the '90s and forward, right? Reynoso would fit in that category. You know what I mean? As is Derek James. Derek James is maybe had about 10 years in the sport, and These guys, not to say taking anything from them, but I'm talking about the guys that came up in the dirt, right? The guys that we know put in a lot of work to get their fighters to where they were in the sense that they became world champions, right? And it's just something that I have to gravitate toward to as a coach, not as a boxer, as a coach, right? And I'm getting somewhere. I'm going somewhere with this. Hold on, right? So, Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields is noteworthy. I want to say, I recall Ronnie Shields in uh, the '90s moving forward today, right? And he was an excellent trainer. Brian Bomac McIntyre, right? I want to say now again. I have nothing bad to say about any of these cats. They did a great service to the people that they represented, and hold on, hold on. Time Jimmy Wise guy. Hold up, Jimmy Wise guy. Brian McIntyre is one of those guys that came up at a time where he did great work with Torrance Bud Crawford. Torrance Bud Crawford is 41-0. He had to do something to make Torrance Bud Crawford uh, great or outstanding because Torrance Bud Crawford is outstanding. And with a 41-0 record, 36 years old, getting ready to potentially be a three division undisputed champion, three times champion. Come on, man. You got to give him his props. Sure. I trust Womack against Canelo also. But here's the deal, right? Now, the way we think as human beings, right? If in the event that a person could be the greatest basketball player in the game, could be the greatest lawyer in the business, could be the greatest boxing coach of all time ever, right? But because his name has not been mentioned among those that have just been listed, right? He's a nobody. You know what I mean? He is a nobody. I said that to say this. Coach Jack Daniels of the Boxers Training Channel seriously and strongly believes that I am a world renowned coach, that I am one of the most scientific boxing minds in the business, right? And contrary to the fact that y'all don't know about this, right? That's on y'all and those idiots that call themselves professional boxers. No disrespect to any idiocy. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, especially those out there that are in serious need of some discipline, right? You better try to get at me because I'm the man that's going to have you working your butt off and getting you where you need to go as a professional boxer, right? I see a lot of you cats out there, right, are stagnated, right? You got potential, but you just don't have the proper coaching. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna lay on your helmet, right, and not understand anything but move that butt forward, right? Take this and move that butt forward, right? That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the components that makes me a great trainer, right? Because I don't take that garbage. You know what I'm saying? I don't take conversation from the boxers, right? That has nothing to do with training. That all that crap that Javante Tank Davis be spewing in a match, right? Yeah, I ain't having it. You know what I'm saying? I am not having it, right? And that's one of the reasons why I'm the best trainer in the world. Now, let me make reference to uh, um, Errol Spence Jr., right? Errol Spence Jr. is a excellent boxer, but he's one dimensional, right? And a lot of boxers are one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to transition out of one position into another. You know what I mean? Without getting clobbered. You know what I mean? So I'm saying to you guys, especially you guys with the so-called talent. You know what I'm saying? Especially Errol Spence Jr., right? Give me a call, man. What what is it? You idiots What is it gonna hurt to see if I'm lying or not? What if in the event I'm telling the truth and I got a scientific God given talent, right, to march a good boxer forward, to march a good boxer to championship status. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm telling you, you're fools. Give me a call. 870-571-3995. That's what's up. Shout out to Justin Clare. What's going on, y'all? Look, man, I done got that off my chest. I needed to have said that a long time ago because I need to be working. And I don't, you know what I'm saying, get any satisfaction out of making these kind of statements, only as they exist as the truth. You know what I mean? Again, what's wrong with a lot of us as people, right? We run and duck from the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth could be something that would sincerely set them free, whether it's in boxing or whatever the case may be, right? You know what I mean? It is the truth that's going to set you free. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying what I said specifically to you professionals out there. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got enough sense to see if old fool is lying or not. It ain't gonna cost you a dime to have me in a gym to see if I know what I'm talking about. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. You know what I mean? Other than a ticket to where you at, if you could afford that. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. A lot of you dudes that personal don't have proper promotion. You know what I'm saying? Promotion, I'm gonna say this. I forgot to add Bill Haney on this list. Bill Haney is one of the best trainers in the business, right? And uh, he has a multi-dimensional position. He wears multiple hats. You know what I'm saying? He's a heck of a promoter. You know what I mean? He's a heck of a manager, right? And he's a good trainer, right? So I'm throwing that in there because I left Bill out. But to say that a lot of you guys don't need some help, you do, and especially as far as your promotion is concerned. I mean, I've been around Bill a lot, so you know what I'm saying, and I know where he be coming from, the way he promotes. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in where you really came from. You know, what section of the town or where you came from, where you lived at, who you was around. You know what I'm saying? Your intellect, a whole array of things come to being an excellent coach and an excellent promoter, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do this with any level of success. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just making this publicly known for all you so-called professionals out there that's going through a lot of unnecessary crap. Let me point this one more thing before I head out. Rolly Romero, I've said this, I'm gonna say it again, is totally untrainable. He's gonna go in there and get his head knocked off by Ryan Garcia, but he has the proclivity to be a top contender, given the right coaching. You know what I'm saying? See, I know that Rolly Romero is the type of dude, right, that wanna talk his way around the ring, right, to his trainer, right? That's why you need somebody who ain't aligned that, man. Rolando Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? A coach that allows you to talk to him other than by his command, through his commands, right, is not a coach. And I know Rolly Romero talks himself around the ring when he's working out with his coach, with his trainer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's easy to detect that based on his actions in the ring, the way that he throws punches, or the like thereof, and then the whole 9 yards. Rolly Romero at this juncture, as I said before, is untrainable. That being said, y'all had a great day. I got this thing about my professionalism off my chest, right? And I'm gonna keep it moving. Whether you like it or not, I do got one kid, right? That 24 years old. He's about 200 pounds now. I'm gonna get him down to 170, 5, right? And only thing he talks about is boxing because that's what I got in his head. That's what he needs to. That's the only thing that needs to be important to him if he wants to be a world class boxer, and he does, right? And he believes, as I'm trying to tell you, knuckleheads, that I am a world class trainer. And this kid ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? This ain't one of you knuckleheads, right? That don't have an iota of intellect, iota of sense, right? This is an intelligent kid, right? And he called me a world class trainer because idiots, that's what I am. That being said, hit the subscription button, hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, and let me know if you think that I could be telling the truth about I'm a world class trainer. And share the video with your friends and relatives. That being said, salute. I'm gone.